It's me, Michelle, and welcome to my channel. As you saw by the thumbnail, we are going to go through, and the title, we are going to go through my project pan, excuse me, for the last quarter of 2023, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to use for the first quarter of 2024. Some of the items may remain in the project pan just because there are some items that I'm really close to using all up. I have recorded this video now twice. This is the second time. First time, I don't know what happened. This time, I'm going to get it all done. So let's start with the skincare products for my last project pan. And I'm going to show you all of that stuff. And then I'm going to go item by item. So like this was my toner for my 2023 last quarter project pan. And it's a Glow Recipe toner, so I am going to continue to use this until it's all gone. But for this look today, or putting on my makeup for today, so I can film some more videos, my next project pan toner is going to be the Byroe Bitter Greens Essence Toner. This one's pretty old as well. As you can see, I have used some of it, but I'm hoping to get it all used up. So for this video where I do my project pan, I will be using the new stuff. And then obviously the stuff that I've told you that I'm going to keep will stay in the project pan and will be used throughout the next quarter. I'll probably switch between the two. Let me know in the comments section below if you want me to let you know which items I've used, because I do plan on each video putting in the project pan of the items that were used in that particular video. So this is the new one. This was the old one, but I'm going to keep this one and continue using it just until it's gone, and then obviously it'll be this one until everything is gone. I was using the Glow Recipe toner, or Glow Recipe Serum. Sorry, it's very distracting. He's my older cat, and I just want to make sure he's okay. And then I used them both, this eye cream and this serum, and I just put them both on my face. So I am going to continue to use this one to try to get it used up. But I am going to use this as eye cream because I did not take out an eye cream. So let me just put it on my ring finger here. And then obviously when I use the watermelon dewdrops or whatever that is from Glow Recipe, I will probably combine this with that. Okay, and then onto the serums that I'll be using this time. I grabbed out two of them. I'm going to be using this Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Translucent and Luminous. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'm going to use that along with the Garnier Replumping Serum Cream. This is the one that I got in my, one of my very first ever influencer boxes. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name. And I'm just going to combine the two. Just one squirt of each. Now, as I'm applying this, because I like I said, I have filmed this already and did not think anything was wrong at first, which with my new mic, which I'm not using this time, I'm using my earbud because the mic has to charge. With the new microphone that I bought, I have to use a different app to record. And I wasn't paying attention as much as I should have. So that's those two. And some of the video didn't record. And I'm not sure why or anything, but it like cut off. So I don't have the It Confidence in a Cream moisturizer that I had been using, because I did toss it because the smell was just, it was a hospital-y smell and I did not care for it. And so that got tossed and got thrown away. Hi, Tigger boy. You can't see him, but he is very tall because you can't see below my shoulders. I am using, sorry, the Tatcha water cream. Got this in Ipsy, and this is my second one, which is why I marked it with a number 2. And with this, you don't need very much. Literally, one dab with a finger is all you need. So if I do end up running out of that, I will grab another small one out of the drawer, which I am going to be filming some collection videos. I don't want to call them declutters because I don't know that I will be decluttering anything. I mean, when I did my lip one, which ended up getting scrapped because, well, y'all couldn't see nothing. Well, I mean, you could see something. You couldn't hear anything. And I didn't want to have to do a voiceover for the whole thing because I didn't remember what I had said. Now going on to primer. I was using this primer, which there is still some in here. There's not a lot, but there is still some in there. So I am going to put that back in the box to use up throughout the next, a quarter is 4 months. No, a quarter is 3 months. So from now, from the day you see this until March is when I'll be using, going between the two products. I will admit the first few, I am, besides this video obviously, I will be using the project pans from the last quarter just so that I can get all of that stuff used up. And then I will start on the new project pan stuff. I just wanted to apply all the new project pan with you guys now, just to show you what I'm using. The only thing that I had an issue with for the last project pan was that confidence in a cream as to what I've done so far. I believe that may have actually been the only thing. Oh, and the one that I'm going to use now is the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. You are going to be seeing a lot of Ciate London because I'm using a lot of Ciate London products for this project pan. I want to try to do that as much as I can. Like if I have multiple products from the same brand, I want to try to put those in my project pan, like as I go. Granted, I want to try to use up things that I've opened just so that they don't end up going to waste. I'd like to continue using things that, you know, I've used before. I don't really want to open anything brand new, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so after that step, we normally go into our foundation, which I was using the e.l.f. CC Cream. I will still be using this. This will be my one that I'm going to use until I use it all up. But for this video, because we are going through what I'm using now for Project Pan, it's still an e.l.f. product. This one is this says it's a concealer, but concealers don't come like this. So it says Maximum Coverage Concealer. And this is the one that I will be using, and this is in the shade Nude. It's a little darker, but I felt like before with the other e.l.f. product that I was using, the one that's supposed to be a dupe for the BB cream or CC cream or whatever it is, it made me look really pale. Granted, this makes me look darker than I am, but whatever. 'Tis what it is. Let me get this beat into my face and we'll be back. Okay, so as you can tell, it's a little bit darker. I need to come down my neck a little more so there's not such a stark line. I've never been one to like put it on my ears. I know a lot of people do that. I don't. But I do need to pull it down my neck some. All right, so I was using as a concealer this AOA Studios, and this is still pretty full, so I am going to stick it back in my drawer, and I'll probably pick it up at a later date to use it. But I mean, it worked well. I didn't have any issues with it, but I did want to try out a different concealer just to see the consistency and stuff. So this will go back in my drawer. So the new Project Pan concealer I'm going to use is the Morphe. This is in the shade C125. It is very, very light, but I'm going to try it out. I will admit I do prefer the concealers that have the doe foot. I mean, the AOA Studios one is okay. I just did not care for the fact that it did not have a doe foot and you would have to like squeeze it out. And I do not normally do like going around my brows like this to carve them out. I don't normally do that. I started doing that here, oh gosh, the last few videos I've done. And I kind of like the way it, excuse me, the way it looks. Now that's usually the only places that I put it. And obviously I'll have to get used to how much I should actually use because I feel like I went a little overboard. But I'm trying, I'm learning new things and trying different things. That. Now, after that, I would go into the setting powder from Laura Mercier. This is the little one that I was using, and it was my first going into a loose setting powder. I did not get used to it. I will keep it and try it again later, but it will go back in the drawer. The one that I'm going to be using is the Ciate London Watermelon Burst setting powder that I actually hit pan on, that I'm very proud of. So I am going to use this to set down my foundation. Now I did watch Tanelia Kim's video. She, for the month of December, I'm just going to try to get everything out here. For the month of December, she went through and did all of her declutters in her collection videos and everything. And I love watching those videos. I like watching all of her videos, but those are probably my favorites. And as she was going through everything, she would put like her favorite types of products. So for her, she prefers the loose powder, loose setting powder. I prefer the compact setting powder, or the pressed setting powder, I guess is what it would be called, right? And I don't know, I just like watching her videos. So for my brows, for the previous project pan, I was using these two items, the pencil from El Maquillage and the Wander Beauty clear brow gel. Sorry, brain fart. I will be using the clear brow gel. The pencil will be going back in the drawer. But for my brows, I'm going to go back to using a powder. So I'm just going to use this. It is from Patrick Ta. Any spoolie I had, what I would use. But the brow product is from Sorme. It is in the shade Walnut 37. And there it is. As you can see, I still have so much more of this to use up. So I do want to get it at least to where I can. I doubt I'll ever hit pan on it at all. But I do take forever getting my brows done, so I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. So I'll see you once my brows are done. Okay, so brows are done. I'm going to go in with that clear brow gel from Wander Beauty and just get these caterpillars set on here. So I will continue using that until it's gone. When it's gone, I'll probably grab out something else to use. Next, onto the contour. This still smells like chocolate. No matter how old it is, if it still smells like chocolate, I ain't gonna get rid of it. It will go back in the drawer though, and I did pull out something else to use because, you know, we're going with the Ciate London route. Oh, right in front of my face. So I will be using the Bamboo Bronzer in Palm Island from Ciate London. It's got the little stars in it. It does have a mirror. I don't use the mirror. I use it to tap off excess product. And I'm using this chiseled brush from Luxie. It is Flat Contour is what it's called. And I'm not going to pick up any other product. I'm just going to use what's left on here and take the stuff that's left on the mirror and run that around my forehead and down my nose and under my lip. And then just go in with the flat one and just kind of feather it out a little bit. And for the forehead, I'm just going to take it in round circular motions and kind of dissipate that a little bit so it's not as dark. And I am pushing a little hard with this brush just because I haven't used it before and I'm not sure, not completely positive on how it's supposed to work. All right, and then I was using this blush palette. Sorry, words are an issue for me today. This blush palette with these 4 different blushes, and it does have that mirror. So this is what I was using. One thing I did notice, and this video you might as well just say is I'm just gonna talk about Tanelia Kim the whole dang time. In her videos, she uses mostly, oh, and the blush I'm going to use is the Ciate London Marbled Light and Halo. Does that? So she normally uses more coral or orangey blushes. I don't really own many orangey blushes. Most of my blushes are like in the pink shades. So I do want to try maybe using a different shade of blush. I mean, in the Cocoa Contour palette, there is that, it's called Deep Highlight, which is this orangey shade right here. I mean, that's hella orange. So I might not use that, go that ham with the orange, but I do want to try to use more of the oranger shades just to see how it would look. I mean, I know that I don't, excuse me, use a lot of yellowy base products just because I feel like those make me look jaundiced. I mean, I do have a few base products like foundations and stuff that are a little on the yellow undertone, and I don't like using them unless I'm using them for a specific purpose or just trying to get a specific look, which those of you who have seen the Wacky Tacky collab from a couple years ago, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, and then this was the highlighter I was using. I got this from Riri as a giveaway. I won this. This is what I was using, and I didn't really use a lot of it. I should probably use it some more. I don't have a highlighter from Ciate London, so I will be using this highlighter palette from Profusion. This was in a recent project pan as well. It's got all those different shades, and it comes with this little brush, which is what I will be using. My desk is a mess because I had everything pulled out to do my first collection set of videos. And then when I went to edit some videos down, or edit videos and get them posted, is when I realized that it didn't continue recording. So this is pretty filthy. I normally wait to see what I'm doing for eye makeup before I do this, but I'm just going to go in with this golden bronze, and I'm just going to try that one because I don't think I tried that one very much. Well, it's a little dark. I might not use that one so much. It is a little dark. on me. Right, and the next would be the eye primer. That's another thing that got tossed because I was using the concealer that I got from, I think it was Ipsy, the little Anastasia Beverly Hills that was supposed to be a concealer, but it was too dark for me. So I was using that as an eye primer, but I tossed that. I'm going to be using this eye primer from M2U New York. There it is. Again, I have no idea if you guys can see it because everything is blurry for me. And it has a doe foot. So I'm just going to put that on the lid. And then for the next part of the video, I'm going to go off and film a wheel for the eyeshadow part of it. So you'll see what that is. Probably before you actually see the video. So let me just blend this in, and then I am going to go spin the wheel and film that video. Okay, so for the mascara, I was using the primer and this mascara. I didn't really understand the whole reasoning for the primer. I didn't get a lot of use out of it. I'm going to stick it back in the drawer. Maybe I'll try it later. This mascara was really good. It's not dried out yet, but I do want to try to use up some of my littles before going back into the two minis are this Tarte Surfer Curl mascara and then this Maybelline Colossal. I believe I got this from Tanelia Kim in one of the care packages that she sent me. And this is the one I'm going to use today. I'm not going to apply it now because I don't have my eye makeup on. But then the setting spray, when I remembered to use it, was this Laura Geller Speckle Mist. Still good. But I wanted to stick to the Ciate London. And I grabbed out the Watermelon Burst setting spray from Ciate London. So this is what I'll be using now. And yeah, that's it. Let me know if this is something you guys are interested in. I will continue filming them each quarter for 2024. So make sure to link it down in the description box below as to what I'm actually using on my face so that if you want to check it out or see what it is, you'll know. But other than that, I think this video is going to be complete. And my gosh, we're at 30 minutes, so I got to cut a lot down. Remember, guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. Ring that notification bell so you're notified of each and every upload. Leave me a sweet, sweet comment down below. I greatly appreciate it, just like I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. As always, be kind to one another. You know the rest. Bye.